Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video here along US Route 163 between Kayenta, Arizona and Mexican Hat, Utah, as we pass through the very beautiful and scenic Monument Valley. So as I previously mentioned here in the video, Monument Valley has been very high on my bucket list now for quite a while, and for good reason. The scenery here is absolutely stunning, and it is really unlike anything else that's found here in the United States. When people often ask me what my favorite state is, I always go back and forth between Utah and Colorado. And the reason I go back and forth is because when you have scenes like this, it's really hard to argue against Utah being one of the most diverse and beautiful states that we have in this great country. But on the flip side, Colorado is just so beautiful where the Rocky Mountains are. And then of course the eastern half of Colorado is really not all that great, but honestly, I think Utah probably has a lot more diversity when it comes to scenery than Colorado, and this is just awesome right here. Like, it's almost left me speechless when I was driving through this area here with my grandpa, but I'm sure you guys can just appreciate just how awesome and unique this place is here in Utah. And one thing I'm gonna say too is the one big disadvantage of filming these videos like the way that I do right here is that the camera is always pointing straight. So you only see what's like straight in front of you, like as we're seeing right now here on the screen. But there's just so much to look at off camera to both the left and the right here. Like, I just wish I could do like a more 360 type of video in places like this, because it's just really amazing what you can see that's all around you, and just seeing all these different formations and buttes and mesas and just all these awesome formations that just make the Colorado Plateau have the best geography in America, in my opinion. So believe it or not, I almost visited Monument Valley here in 2020 when I was passing through the area, but I actually decided to skip it in favor of going to see the Four Corners instead, just to find out that the Four Corners was closed because of COVID, because, you know, 2020 and COVID was going on at the time. So I was disappointed then, but I definitely made up for it here this time in 2024 when I was passing through this region, and I got to see the Four Corners later on in this day too, so it all worked out in the end. Although maybe it was kind of a blessing in disguise that I wasn't here in 2020, because from what I've seen from videos that I recorded in this area at the time, it was very smoky, so I'm not sure if I would have had the conditions that I had here in 2024 back in 2020 when I was passing through the area. Regardless of the timing, I'm just happy that I was here, and I was here with my grandpa, which made it more special because we both saw something for the first time together, and that's just really special to me and something I will always hold dear to my heart for the rest of my life. Utah is hands down one of the most beautiful states that we have, and scenes like this, and as well as the other national parks of Utah, you're just not going to find anything else like it in the United States, and probably the world for that matter. I mean, just look at these beautiful red rocks here just all around us as we pass through the Colorado Plateau region. Like, this is just truly a one-of-a-kind type of place, and you just have to see it for yourself, because videos and pictures will not do it justice. Alright everyone, I just want to give a shout out to all my social media accounts that you see on the screen here, because I really am trying to grow my social media accounts beyond just here on YouTube. I would really appreciate it if you guys would check out my Instagram. I'm really trying to grow that social media platform, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would follow me on there. My username is just InterstateKyle. What's really cool about my Instagram is if I'm on a road trip, I will post on my story of where I am and what I'm doing, so it's just a really cool way for you guys to follow along with me in real time to see what I'm doing and what I'm up to. I know my videos on here can get pretty dated very quickly, so if you guys want to see what I'm doing in real time, I highly recommend checking out my Instagram, and I would really appreciate your support over there. You guys can also check out my Facebook group and my Twitter/X account. The links to all those are down in the description. Another thing I want to give a shout out to is my Patreon, which is a way for you guys to support me beyond YouTube here. If you guys want to join my Patreon, you guys can get special perks for joining, like watching all of my videos early before they are released here on YouTube. And all the money I make on there goes right back into this YouTube channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. The link to my Patreon is also down in the description, so if you really want to check it out, I would really appreciate your extra support over there as well. And another thing that is set up on my channel is Super Thanks, which is located to the right of where you would normally like one of my videos. What that basically is just a way for you guys to tip me out for each video going forward if you feel that I've earned it, of course. And then all the money on there also goes right back to this channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. And with all that said, I really hope you all enjoyed watching this video here along US Route 163 through Monument Valley. This is truly one of the most scenic drives here in the United States. I hope you all have an amazing day, and take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the next adventure. We will see you next time.